Hey, it's Crystalline, and I tried to do a live feed for my to talk about my Paris trip, and the internet connectivity here in Ferrera is really slow, and I just couldn't pull it off. 3 tries and the internet just died. So I thought I'd better make a video and talk about the program, which is probably good anyway because it's going to make me get to the point very quickly. So, um, I decided that I wanted to take a group of women to Paris, France, because I feel like now is a really powerful time for us to start taking charge of our lives. Just within the last year, after working with Teal Swan last year and making some really big changes after my healing work, I'm just convinced that we can all live the life of our dreams. And I'm getting ready to go to Paris to study French and I really want to achieve fluency in French, and I feel like it's something that I can do, and I feel like it's something that's going to make me feel really powerful as a person, as a woman, as a citizen of the world. I just feel like if I can actually master French, I'm going to be doing something, special that's artistic and creative and an expression of myself. So I decided that I would go to Paris in September, and I will study French at the Sorbonne for until May. So that's a whole school year as far as France is concerned. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a great opportunity for me to really ameliorate my French, really make it just good. In the meantime, I've had a lot of friends who are like, I want to come and visit you. And I thought, yeah, I would love to have you come and visit too. So I'm going to rent a place that's large enough so that when I have guests, I can actually have, a nice comfy space for them to come. And then I started thinking, well, why don't I just host a retreat and bring a bunch of women together like I did back when I was in LA? I'd have these wonderful retreats where a bunch of women would come and we'd sit around and drink tea and talk, and we would transform ourselves. We'd do shadow work, we'd do light work, we'd work on our wishes, we would do prayers and meditations, we'd dance, we'd move. I'm like, why don't we do that in a retreat form in Paris? That would be awesome. So that's what we're going to be doing in Paris. So what I've done is I've organized, I'm organizing a retreat, and it's a 2-week long retreat, but you can stay for either 1 week or you can stay for both weeks. So the retreat starts on December 20th, and it goes until January 3rd. And you can either come, like I said, the first week, which will be the Christmas week, or you can come the second week, which would be the New Year week, or you can do both weeks. So there are actually 3 options. First week goes from December 20th through December 27th. Second week goes from 27th of December through January 3rd. Or you can do the whole retreat from December 20th through January 3rd. So I think you ought to sign up for both weeks because we're going to have so much fun. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So I've got 3 parts to this program. Obviously, we're going to be in Paris, so there's going to be plenty of time where we're going to be exploring Paris. We're going to be checking out restaurants, and we're going to be checking out tea houses, and we're going to be seeing the sights. We're going to go to museums and art galleries, and we're going to take long walks. We're going to explore the Seine. We're going to go for a boat ride on the Seine. Name it. We're going to be doing it. We're a bunch of adults hanging out in Paris. We're going to be going out at night. If we want to go out at night, we're going to go out and we're going to party. Or we're going to not party. If you don't feel like partying, you don't have to. But this is going to be a retreat that combines the city of Paris, which is a place that is extremely healing for a lot of us. I want to say a lot of women because I do feel that it's particularly healing for women, although I know that there's so many men that adore Paris as well. This retreat is only for women, just because I'm keeping it nice and simple, and I want to focus on us ladies because that's what I do best. I love women and I love supporting us. There's a little mosquito that's in here that's just really trying to get into the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash it, and then I'm going to put his little face right here in the camera, and he's going to be smashed. I'm joking. I won't kill him. Unless, of course, he's buzzing around in my ear and I'm trying to sleep, in which case I will get up and I will kill him. Okay, I'm going to have to edit this video because I'll have to edit that out, but I don't know how to edit, so I won't edit that out. Anyway, so this retreat is for women, and it's about getting women to open up this heart chakra, to open up this place of creativity and love and joy. But really, it's about opening up your awareness to your desires and peeling back your fears. So each and every one of us, and I don't care how successful you are, each and every one of us has a dream that is huge. It's huge, it's big, and we all think that that dream is too big to come real, or we think that we can't get it, or the universe can't deliver it, or it's impossible. I know that I have lots of those dreams, and I know that everybody has these kind of dreams because when I say things to people like, well, what about world peace? Would you love to have world peace? And they say, yeah, but I can't do that by myself, you know? So there's your dream, and then there's all of your resistance to that dream. Well, I'm not going to try to tell you that in this one weekend we're going to take on world peace and change the world in that way. Not even interested in trying to get us to go from a place of fear and limitation to a place of absolute, beyond belief manifestation. That doesn't even sound fun to me. But what we can do is to work with the dreams that are really, really dear to your heart, that you can feel so much tenderness for. And if it doesn't come to you in this lifetime, your heart would break. That's what we want to work with. And if that's even too big, we start off with something smaller. But I think that we can work with those things that are really, really precious to your tender heart. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through some very powerful exercises and get you open here in this center, get you feeling your feelings, get you in tune with the thing that it is that you desire. Then we're going to do some of the shadow work, which deals with the fear around your manifestation. So all those limiting beliefs you have that say you can't have that, we're going to work with those so that we can heal the wounding that is the source of those negative beliefs. We're going to deal with the negative emotions, the negative thought patterns. We're going to take a lot of time over this 2-week trip, or 1 week if you decide to do 1 week. We're going to take a lot of time and we're going to work with those limiting and fearful beliefs and negative paradigms. We're going to work to change those. I have some very powerful and effective ways of working with that kind of energy to help transform it to positive energy, where you start to feel a lot of self-compassion. My theory is that radical self-acceptance, radical self-compassion are the keys to helping you transform your life. So we're going to be doing that over that Christmas and New Year break in Paris. And we're also going to do some very, very practical things, like we're going to make what I like to call a dream map, where we're going to figure out what your dreams are, and then we're going to map them out and make some really good plans so that plans that are effective and realistic. We're not going to ask you to do something that you don't think you can do. We're going to break these big steps down into little tiny steps so that you can find yourself happily doing little steps every day, so you can figure out ways to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself moving toward making your dreams a reality. So we're going to do all of that over the course of 2 weeks in Paris. So if this sounds like something you want more information about, I want you to go to my website. My website is www.crystallinbell.com, and you're going to want to go to my Bonjour Paris page. So it'll be crystallinbell.com / or maybe that's a /. You know which one it is because it's the same on all the websites. Bonjour Paris. Okay, so crystallinbell.com / Bonjour Paris. Okay, so I will totally put that link attached to this video so you can easily find it and not have to try to muddle through whatever it is I just said. All right, what else do you need to know? You'll probably want to know pricing. Pricing is determined by the accommodations you want to do and, of course, by the amount of time you want to stay. There's a link to that on the website as well, so you'll be able to see all the pricing. The dates are there. Oh, and if you join us, there's going to be some pre-Paris classes. So we leave on December 20th, but starting in September, I'm going to be offering some online classes that are included in the price that you're going to be paying. And these classes are, number one, an opportunity for you to get to know the other class participants or the other retreat participants. They're also going to get you warmed up so that when you get into Paris, you're going to know the dialogue, you're going to know the vocabulary that I'm talking about, you're going to have maybe purchased some books, and maybe there's a book you're going to want to read before you come to help you really be able to integrate all the transformational, powerful spiritual stuff that we're going to be talking about and doing. There's nothing complicated that I'm going to be doing. This is stuff that you already know and that you're already doing, but you do it in a diluted way and you take your time about it. I'm going to kind of amp it up a little bit so that we're going to actually feel the effects and you're going to go home very, very changed. By the way, I'm also, part of the participation is a little scrapbook, because I love scrapbooks. So you'll have a scrapbook that has your exercises in it, that has your dreams in it, and also, it's a journal for your trip. So this is going to be a really kind of fun addition I'm very excited about. I'm wearing a microphone that's plugged into the wrong device, so I really hope you can hear me. This microphone that I'm wearing is plugged into my iPad, which is over there, and I'm on my laptop, which is over here, because that's how I roll. Wires crossed. All right, so maybe that's enough for right now. Okay, I'm at my 13th minute on the video. So yeah, I hope that you're going to come with me to Paris. We're going to have a great time. I love Paris. I lived in Paris for 2 years, and it was the best time of my life. The best decision I ever made was leaving that tired-ass boyfriend and hopping a flight to Paris and saying I am never going back home. And I stayed there for 2 years. Awesome. Finished up my my undergraduate with in philosophy, in European philosophy or Western philosophy, whatever it was called. It was many years ago. And I'm going back, and it again feels like I'm in that sweet spot of great decision making. Anyway, I'm very excited about this retreat. I love Paris, and I'm renting a big old house for us for the 2-week period, and it's going to just be fun. So you can email me if you have any questions at crystallyn@spiritcentric.com, or you can even call me on my my Skype number, which is 310. This is in the United States, so it's 1310 439-8749. If you're in the U.S., you know how to dial that number, 310-439-8749. All right, that's enough for me for now. So I'm looking forward to talking to you and parlez-vous français with you. Hasta la vista, friends. Okay, not hasta la vista. We have to say au revoir. Bye for now. A plus.